Very excited to welcome to the show Shelby Hawkins, owner of 5-Star Pest Control. Thank you very much for being on the show.
Thank you.
Now, right now, I know at my own house, with the weather getting cold and everything else, it's a good time for those critters to try to get in. We need to stay on top of that right now. Would you say that's true?
Absolutely. They're just like us. They don't like cold weather. And so they'll move in where it's a little bit warmer.
Definitely.
You bet.
Now, you guys are really good about treating the homes, the inside and the out, and also looking for little problem areas before they get too big, especially with termites.
Exactly. One of the situations that people don't realize, because we live in the desert, we don't think that we have a moisture problem, but we really do. Just last week I did an inspection. This lady continued to get termites back. So rather than just looking at that particular area, I expanded the scope and I started looking around and see termites can enter a home 50 feet and then end up some other place. So from their point of entry to where they show up, it can be as much as 50 feet away. And so I started looking around and out in the garage, because that's a primary place to go, is right by the door, by the garage door, there's an expansion joint. And then you have your 4x6 board or 2x6 board that holds up the garage door. And then you have your expansion joint there. And usually water will be drained towards that area. And sure enough, there was a tube right there. It was entering the house, going up the wall, and then into a home, into the beam. So by correcting that that moisture problem, we can correct the situation. Of course, we have to put the chemical inside the wall. But in order for the chemical to continue to work, we have to correct that moisture problem.
Definitely.
Yes.
Now, I know, especially years ago, and I'm sure it's still the same way now, at one time Tucson was the hotbed for termites. We
it
had
still
the most
is. Oh.
Anywhere in the United States.
Anywhere. The southern Arizona has the most colonies per acre of land than any other place in the United States. I've gone to national conventions and other people have asked me from other parts of the country, well, how's the termite business in Tucson? And I go, well, good, of course, you put a piece of board on the ground or leave it there and they'll start eating it in a few days. And they're like, really? And I go, yes, yeah, of course. And then also they'll eat cactus, live cactus, and other small plants. But we've got a tremendous problem here.
So Shelby, for the folks at home that want to find out more about 5-Star Pest Control, what's the best way for them to do that?
They can call area code 520-886-0045, or our website is 5-star, the number 5-star, termiteandpestcontrol.com.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much for being on the show. I
Thank
learned
you.
so much.
Great.